Millions of us face ongoing struggle in life to be or not to be ourselves. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are, says Carl Jung. Studies consistently show that when we look back on our lives, the most common regrets are not the risks we took, but the ones we didn't. In a study by Harvard Business Review, it was noted that while people remember criticism, awareness of faults doesn't necessarily translate into better performance. In the process of self-discovery, many people wear masks to fit in, conform, or transform who they are. They are consistently encouraged to conceal or disguise their real selves. To be different would be risky, so they just go along and become part of the mainstream society with little or nothing to show for who they really are. Oscar Wilde said, "Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask and he will tell you the truth." Society is successfully molding our lives to conform to conventions. There are only a few originals. That's disturbing. It slows progress and stifles personal creativity. Instead of choosing paths that highlight our best selves and bring out the best in ourselves, we constantly embrace life habits that stop us from pursuing personal authenticity. Now more than ever, we need to cultivate a sense of self-worth. The daily expression of your core values, beliefs, and personalities should be your ultimate life goal. Our real selves are more interesting than the pretend selves we adopt for others' consumption, says English philosopher and intellectual Roger Scruton. Many people can't afford to reveal their imperfections, weaknesses, insecurities, and vulnerabilities because they can't deal with the responsibility from society. In many situations, people are forced to say or do or act the way others expect them when they should be doing or pursuing their true selves. Play it safe or suffer for it. Don't take risks. They shy away from opportunities because they don't think they're good enough. They look outside of themselves for reassurance, confirmation, and approval. Do you recognize yourself in any of this? The truth is, some people are so uncomfortable with being themselves that they will choose to walk away from every opportunity that makes them vulnerable. The good news is, you can do something about it. Mindset is not permanent. Your imperfections is your unique place of power. It's the source of your character and creative powers. It's who you are, the best parts, not perfected, not trying, just yourself. And you should be proud and bold enough to express yourself without the fear of failure or being criticized. Who are you, really? Acting against yourself drives self-deception, resentment, and leads to regret. Don't confuse the social mask with your true identity. Life as a self-discovery project to nobody but yourself in a world which is doing its best night and day, making you everybody else, means to fight the hardest battle which any human can fight and never stopping fighting. E. Cummings. You are most powerful when you no longer need to crave to be powerful. Step into your best self and stop trying to be authentic. Dance to a unique song that only you can hear fully. It doesn't matter if others can't hear it or don't know the song. Respect yourself enough to choose real enough over expectations of who you're supposed to be. Step into authenticity. The key to your success lies in rediscovering your innocence. Embracing your authenticity and requires the development of your skills and attributes around your uniqueness, writes John P. Weiss. Don't mask or deny your imperfection. It's your greatest asset. When you have a deep knowledge of yourself, accept yourself, make the most of who you are no matter what, you will find meaning in this life. As long as you look for someone else to validate who you are by seeking their approval, you are setting yourself up for disaster. You have to be whole and complete in yourself. No one can give you that. You have to know who you are. What others say is irrelevant. Here is Sue Frishman's definition of the meaning to choose yourself. Being more concerned with the truth than opinions. Be sincere and not pretend. Be free from hypocrisy. Walk your talk. To know who you are and to be that person. Do not fear others seeing your vulnerabilities. Being confident to walk away from the situation where you can't be yourself. Being awake to your own feelings. Being free from others' opinions of you. Accepting and loving yourself. The best gift you can share with the rest of the world, no matter how small is your authentic self. Your imperfection is the source of your character. It's who you are. The best parts, not perfect, not trying, just yourself. And you should be proud and bold enough to express yourself without fear of failure or being criticized. Owning your story can be hard, but not nearly as difficult as spending our lives running from it. Embracing our vulnerabilities is risky, but not nearly as dangerous as giving up on love and belonging and joy. Experiences that make us the most vulnerable. Not only when we are brave enough to explore the darkness will we discover the infinite power of our light. Experiment boldly. What's your personal definition of your true self? Start pursuing experiences that reflect your true self. In the world that rewards flawless masks, the only way to lead a fulfilling life is a personal journey of self-discovery. Be yourself, not your idea of what you think somebody else's ideas should be. Henry David Thoreau. When people reflect in later life, it's the things they did not do that generate the greatest despair. Are you going to accept yourself enough and share your best self with the rest of the world, or are you going to play it safe and do not get hurt? It's your choice. It always is. You can seize the moment today. Begin your self-discovery by reflecting on who you are today and who you really are or want to be. Increase your self-awareness by giving yourself the permission to embrace your true self. Your future self will be proud of you.